Welcome to the INTHEBLUES Tone Podcast. My name's Shane. Thanks for listening. I'd like to thank everybody who's subscribed to the podcast via iTunes and those who visit it via guitarpedaldemos.com. And of course, to everyone on YouTube who listens to this and watches it, howdy. I absolutely appreciate all the comments the podcast has been getting. It's a great discussion tool for getting people involved, and I always like hearing what people have to say. So this is one of those topics that might, I don't know if it'll upset people, but it will actually make people think. One of my oldest guitars, actually my oldest guitar that I've got, is a Fender 50th Anniversary Deluxe Strat. Now, it came with SCN noiseless pickups, which I took out and have replaced. But over the years, I've noticed that one thing has stood out with Strats that just didn't sit right with me, and it took owning a Telecaster to realize this. When I listen to both a Strat and a Tele side by side, I almost think that there's night and day in terms of difference. People think, oh, it's not going to be that much difference. Maybe a Tele's inferior because it's only got 2 pickups as opposed to 3. But I don't hear it that way at all. I hear the neck pickup a lot warmer and a lot rounder sounding than a Strat neck pickup. The Strat neck pickup is my favorite of the combinations you can get on a Strat. I absolutely love the neck pickup. Also like the in-betweens as well. But the thing I've noticed most about a Strat is, in comparison to a Telecaster, is it has more of a plastic overtone to its sound, and a Telecaster has more of a steely tone. Now, this is just my ear and the way that my ear works and the way that I hear things. Bridge pickup, fat, steely sound on the Telecaster, thin, sort of plasticky, steely sound on the Stratocaster. So there is a difference. If you side by side a Strat and a Tele, I don't know, I just can't get into the Strat as much anymore. There's certain Strat tones that I absolutely have loved over the years. You know, Stevie Ray Vaughan, John Mayer, there's a lot of players and guys, Mark Knopfler, that use Strats and they sing. But they just, most of the ones you find these days, I should say, they just sound very, very plasticky. Now, there are certain Strats that are good value for money that sound great. And that's another thing too. I found over the years my Squier Classic Vibe Strat sounded basically as good as a custom shop Strat. Given it might not be relicked or it might not have, you know, a lot of the things that make it more expensive, but tone-wise, there's not a whole lot of difference, which, I don't know. I still hear the plastic overtone. I've gone through so many pickups on my Strat over the years to try and bring a little bit more life and steeliness to the sound, and it's just not there. It just isn't there. And while I love my Zex coil pickups, I think that's the best that guitar sounded. When I hear Strats today, I just don't hear the sustain. I just don't hear the steeliness that Telecasters have and the fullness of the sound. They just sound like a de-evolution maybe of, you know, the Telecaster rather than an evolution, which was the idea. I know a lot of people love Strats, but, you know, I played my Telecaster the other night and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful guitar to play. It sounds full and fat and round and warm on the neck pickup. It still has that cut. The both pickup combination on a Tele is absolutely beautiful for rhythm stuff. It's the perfect mix of warmth and clarity. And the bridge pickup, man, just absolutely screams. So please let me know your thoughts of what you think of the Tele versus Stratocaster vibe. Yeah, like I said, I love Strats. There's certain Strats that I hear and I like the sound of, but when it comes to me actually playing them and hearing them in person, I haven't found anything that comes close to that of a Telecaster tone-wise. I just haven't found it.